You ever wonder about those places that just feel magical? Today, we're going to talk about one of them. It's a place that started out as this really quiet personal tribute and then just blossomed into this incredible natural wonder. This is the story of 8 Hummingbirds Ranch.
And listen, this isn't just a couple of bird feeders in a backyard. We're talking about a dedicated haven tucked away in Utah that's become this whole world for some of nature's most amazing little creatures. It's actually a super important stop on a pretty epic journey for them.
And the scale of this place, it's just staggering. Seriously, we're not talking about a few dozen birds here. We're talking about thousands. Literally thousands of hummingbirds all at once, creating this vibrant, buzzing spectacle you really have to see to believe.
So, what is this place really? Well, it's officially called 8 Hummingbirds Ranch, but bird lovers know it as the Hummingbird Havens. Since 2008, it's been a total oasis for these tiny aerial acrobats. But how it all started is just as cool as what it is today. So let's rewind. This whole incredible phenomenon didn't kick off with some big scientific grant or a huge investment. Nope, it started with something way more personal. It started as a simple, loving tribute. The entire reason this sanctuary even exists is because the founder wanted to honor their parents. It turns out their parents just loved feeding and watching these tiny birds, and that love, well, it planted the seed for this whole amazing project. And this quote from the founder, man, it just gets right to the heart of it all. It's such a perfect example of how passion can be passed down, right? It went from being a shared family joy to a personal mission that just grew beyond anyone's wildest dreams. The name itself is a clue to just how small it all started. It all began with just 8 feeders. 8 was a lucky number for the founder. And they were these beautiful art-designed glass feeders that only held about 12 ounces of nectar each. A really small, really personal start. But, as you can probably guess, it did not stay small for long. That little spark of passion turned into a full-blown wildfire, transforming a personal hobby into a record-setting phenomenon. I mean, the growth has just been astonishing. Just look at this comparison. It's kind of crazy. From those 8 little feeders back in 2008, the ranch now has over 70 feeders going, and some of them can hold up to a full gallon of nectar. It just goes to show you how a small, consistent effort can turn into something absolutely massive. And if you really want to understand the sheer scale of this operation, get this. During its peak season in 2024, the hummingbirds were drinking 20 gallons of nectar every single day. That is a mind-boggling amount of food to prepare daily. It's so much that the ranch might actually hold a record for nectar consumption. Of course, the ranch is just the stage, right? The real stars of the show are the hummingbirds themselves. So let's just take a second to appreciate just how incredible these little marvels of nature are. They are, without a doubt, aerial acrobats. I mean, think about it. They're the only birds on the planet that can fly backwards. They can hover perfectly still in midair, and all that energy has a purpose. During those peak months, July and August, they swarm the ranch to fuel up for their huge migration south to Mexico for the winter. Okay, get ready for this number because it's kind of hard to wrap your head around. Their wings can beat up to 80 times, not per minute, per second. It's an absolutely incredible feat of biology, and it totally explains why they need all that high-energy nectar. It's what makes them so mesmerizing to watch. So after years and years of building up this one-of-a-kind place, the ranch is now on a new mission. They want to share this incredible, magical experience with the rest of us. And what I really love is that the goal is to welcome everybody. It doesn't matter if you're a lifelong bird expert or, someone who's never really paid much attention to a hummingbird before. The ranch wants to offer something for everyone and just build this shared love for these tiny wonders. And they're making it super easy for you to get in on the action. You can watch live feeds and just get lost in the swarm in real time. You can dive into all their educational resources to learn about their biology, and you can read stories that bring the daily magic of the sanctuary right to you, no matter where you are. So we'll leave you with this thought. The story of 8 Hummingbirds Ranch is just such a powerful reminder that something truly huge, truly important can start from a simple personal passion. It kind of makes you wonder, right? What small passion do you have that, if you just give it a little care and attention, could grow into something totally extraordinary?